What is up, pickleball people? Welcome back to the Southern Pickleball podcast. This is going to be a special episode. My name is MaryEmily, and I am joined here by Mark and by Zach. And we wanted to share with you guys some information about one of the coolest pathways that you can play in the country for pickleball, the 2026 Powerball Amateur State Championship Series, powered by the PPA Carvana Tour. We're really excited to be, one of the tournament operators and hosts for this. So yeah, I think we just want to kind of get into it. Mark, do you want to tell us a little bit more about what the actual Amateur State Championship Series is?
I just think it's the coolest amateur tournament series that's out there in the pickleball world right now. I mean, it's the one tournament in every state that qualifies you to play in the Champions Division at the World Tournament, The
World Pickleball Championships, right?
Right, yeah. Right. So the Pickleball World Championships was it November 2nd through 9th, Farmers Branch, Texas. Did I get those dates right?
I think so. Sounds close.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. But you went there last year too, right? Awesome place.
Yeah, I did. I mean, the coolest tournament. I mean, you have Pickleball Boulevard there. God, it seemed like it was a mile long with all sorts of vendors, pro players walking, mingling with you. You're all the different courts. You're playing live music every night. It's just an event you want to go to. I mean, and play. It is and it's the chance to really be crowned the true world champion if you play that Champions Division, because it will be the winners from each of these tournaments. So there'll be one tournament hosted in every state in the country. It's going to be run by a premier operator. Most of them are either run by us with Southern Pickleball, or Pickleball is Great. That was founded by Mike Hoxie.
Yeah.
So his outfit does an amazing job. So you're going to have a great tournament experience at a premier venue. Elevated medals. You're going to get medals. All our tournaments that we run, we give T-shirts out. It's a cool experience.
Yeah. And then I think we have all the different divisions for that, right? So it's still just going to be kind of that standard format. You get men's, women's, mixed, singles in some places as well.
Right. Yeah. So most of the time you're going to have your men's, women's, mixed, singles. The other thing, all ages. We have junior divisions at a lot of these. And then they have ages all the way up to 80 plus. Even if the brackets happen to get merged at your state level, you still qualify to go to World, where you'll get to play at your skill level in that. So from beginner 2.5 to 5.0 plus, we have all the different skill levels and ages.
Now, you said that there's going to be one held in every single state. So do I have to live in that specific state to be able to participate, or can I play in all 50 if I want to?
That's a great question. Yes, Zach, you can play in all 50.
Okay, great.
We should be some prize for somebody that wants to play.
Book the plane tickets.
And 50. But and I think you may want to, because of how cool of places we were playing at. But no, they're basically what we would call an open state championship, which is open to players from all states. Think about like the Grand Slams in tennis, the U.S. Open, the Australian Open. Players from all over the world can come play, at those. So you can go and play in all of them. And qualify. It's cool. If you medal, the gold medalists get 100% off their registration fee for the World Tournament. The silver medalists get 50% off their registration fee, and the bronze medalists get 25% off their registration fee. Now, there will be some, little event fees, referee fees also tacked on, but it's pretty significant discount, and you get to compete in the Champions Division against all the other medalists.
Yeah, and then those are all set by DUPR, correct? So we have the DUPR divisions for that, starting at 2.5 all the way up to 5.0 plus. Could you explain a little bit more, though, about how those DUPR divisions actually work? They're not, like, fully gated when it looks at it, or how that breaks down?
I think what we're talking about there is just a good question. What is 2.5? 2.5 is 2.5 to 2.99. What is 3.0? 3.0 is 3.0 to 3.49. 3.5 is 3.5 to 3.99. I think a lot of people would get confused with that in the pickleball world. Now we have that at some of our tournaments, because I think if I'm a 4.2 and I see a 4.0 tournament, I'm like, well, I'm not a 4.0 player. I'm a 4.2, so I need to play up at 4.5. But actually that 4.0 would be 4.0 to 4.499. So it's always that 0.5 window.
But I can still play up, right? So if my DUPR is a 3.8 and I want to play 4.5, I can do that.
You can. Yeah, under the current rules now, you can always play up. That would be a different podcast for a different day, whether you should have to play where your DUPR, says you are. But yeah, so right now you can always play up in skill level and down in age. So, you know, me as a 57, I was about to say 56, but I think I'm now 57.
Pickleball years.
Yeah, if I wanted to play with MaryEmily at 26, I would have to play down in the 18 plus bracket, you know.
Yeah, and I would have to play up in what, the 4-5 plus? That would suck for me.
Well, 4-0, but yeah. So, but yeah. So
sorry, trying to give you too much credit out there.
But again, you play at the you know, the age of the lowest player and the skill level of the highest player. That's a great question.
Okay, and so you said that Southern Pickleball is going to be the operator for a good handful of these tournaments. How many are you guys running, and where are they going to be at?
Well, we're running 10 championships around, you know, the states that we operate in. You know, hopefully next year we can work it out to where because we're now in 12 states of Southern Pickleball, so hopefully we can run the Texas and Arkansas one next year too, if the PPA allows us to. But some of the highlights that I think for us, I'm real excited. Memorial Day weekend, we're going to be in Biloxi, Mississippi at the Pickler. It's a couple of miles from all the casinos, so you can go spend the weekend, stay at you have the beach, you have the casinos there. Another one is our Georgia one. We had over 500 players last year at Georgia at Let's Go Pickleball. New indoor facility. Donald Young of the PPA Tour, former pro tennis player, is one of the part owners of that facility. So there, we're going to go. I think you're talking about maybe going up to Knoxville, right?
Yeah, I'd love to go up to Knoxville.
Well, that's going to be cool. We're going to do a multi-venue thing. We're going to have 2 indoor facilities there, which will be Pickleville and Pickleball Playground, 2 of the premier indoor facilities in the country that we'll be going to there. So, but you can check it all out. I think we have a new cool website, pickleballstatechampionships.com, so you can check out, you know, all the locations for all the tournaments.
Yeah, that'll be all of ours and also all of the other ones outside of that as well that we're going to have listed on there. I'll also help you guys answer some more questions if you have any that come up. But yeah, it's really exciting. I think this is going to be an awesome event. I know I'm excited to see all the ones that I get to go to on this list. We were planning out our calendar, just kind of getting to see that. I was like, this is going to be a really, really fun stack up. So we're really excited to have these coming up for you guys, and we also hope to see you guys on the courts with us and get you guys that chance to qualify. Like Mark had mentioned, it's pickleballstatechampionships.com, and that's where you can get all of that information, and we will see you guys soon.